should it work now? It technically should, shouldn't it? It's weird. For some reason, what I set up earlier didn't work at all. Also, you might hear my MacBook freaking out. The fans are pretty much blazing the balls off for so far. A MacBook can have balls. It's weird. I'd set up my Zoom for good audio because I don't have my microphone here at this moment, like my proper one that I normally have. So, yeah, that's a thing that happened. So with that said, I'm trying to wait till some of the people that were actually in the other live stream to hop on over maybe to the next one. Please keep an eye on what is going on. Nothing is working. Guys, this is no longer fun. My MacBook is no longer working for some reason. I shut off pretty much everything on there right now. Literally everything is closed except for the stuff that I really need open. The hell? I don't see anything happening on my end. And we're already 1 minute in. It feels like it's been 15. I see that some of you already saw the vlog that I just uploaded like 10 minutes before I was supposed to about to start. Yeah, the mustache has been gone for nearly 2 days already. I'm sorry about that. The vlogs have been a little bit behind, but it's kind of good. I think I said that in the live stream before. No, actually not in the live stream. Yeah, I did. I think I did mention it at some point in the vlog too. That it's kind of good that there is no like the day behind because of course Sarah's by herself and it feels kind of weird. For people to be able to track her down. I don't understand who would do that, but still you have weird people. Even though we are all a little bit weird because I make videos online. Yeah, that is, it makes me like a whole step in front of you guys. I don't actually really have a goal for tonight to live stream because I actually thought that I would have like full 720 picture. It's not, so also that is really confusing to me. I think this is just going to be like a 20-minute rant about how shitty the live stream is. You know, and I think I totally deserve that. It looked so much different with the 70 setup because I have my fisheye on there, or my wide angle fisheye to call it like that, and you could basically see. I was kind of amazed by that and also confused. It took me 2-3 times. I was actually already about to re-upload the vlog back then because it couldn't be that fast. Yeah, please let me know if you have any problems. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I see them as comments basically. For some reason, the stream is not updating here on my MacBook with any of the comments, but it does seem to do something at moments of time. Let me check. Oh, now all of a sudden, like 20 comments load. 20 minutes, yeah, right. Yeah, the mythical 20 minutes. Every time I say that I'm going to do a short live stream, it ends up in being like an hour or two. It all depends on you guys, how much fun we have. Of course, also technique usually does a thing. Oh, I will just turn my phone off for a sec, because otherwise it will go off every 5 seconds with any tweet or Facebook message. That's the thing. What do you mean looking at pictures? I'm not tweeting anything right now. You know what? Suck it. For those who don't know, both Sarah and I manage each other's Twitter and Facebook pages, because just in case someone needs to put something out there, doesn't matter what it is, we can tweet it out or Facebook it out. And that is sometimes very handy if you want to be able to share it. So for those who don't like that, I couldn't care less. That's my honest to God opinion about things. I mean, we have the option. Why not use it? And it's not like we're using it for bad things. So, yes, the thing is about rants that I'm fairly good at bitching about things, but it doesn't always end up. It actually always ends up biting me in the ass. It's not the first time that something like that happened. So I try to be kind of careful with my words sometimes. Email type thing or an official phone call, I talk differently. Like, I talk very different even. I wouldn't know how to do that, because I do that without thinking. I don't know if that is actually how I can describe this, but I talk a lot different on the phone. It's weird. Okay, let's check out some comments, because there should be at least one new one. So how far in Fringe are you right now? I can check it for a sec. I think I was at episode 8 or 9 right now. 1 second, I have to fire up Firefox for a second and open Netflix. No, I really like the series. I talked about it on the vlog for us, and I keep saying that probably every single time I talk about something that I already talked about. But I actually watched Fringe in the Netherlands like once, twice, or even 4 times maybe. I was just like giving an estimation or something. But I watched it here, a couple of episodes, and if you don't watch the series, it doesn't make much sense as a series. You know what I mean? Because you can just watch one episode and it's still really good. Oh, here it is. Let me check how far I am. But no, I really, really like it. Let me check. I should be on... Oh, I'm actually further than I thought. I'm actually currently in the first part of episode 13 called Transformation. But, no, seriously, of course, I watched The X-Files, I think in the last month and a half, 2 months, something like that. And I really like that, but the only downside of The X-Files is it is so dark. There's so much darkness happening. And it just put me off. I actually stopped watching halfway through season 3 almost. So I took a little break from that. Maybe I will go back to it after I watched Fringe, or I get bored with something else. But I really, really like the series. It's you can actually tell, really, I tweeted it out, that you can just see which parts J.J. Abrams did or directed. It's amazing. I like it. I don't know. I really suggest for anyone who hasn't seen it and is kind of bored with their life or doesn't have anything better to do at the particular moment, check it out. Maybe I should try to get a sponsor deal with Netflix. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Let me check. Let's see if... Oh, actually the comments are now slowly loading, but for some reason... Okay, I have to explain this to different accounts. Which works perfectly fine in my opinion. It is just really getting used to. Oh, by the way, if any of Sarah or me post something on our Twitters or our Facebooks, it's usually something that has to do with either the vlog or something we have in common, or something actually that happens a couple of times that Sarah asked, like, "Hey, can you post this for me on my Facebook?" Or it's just having fun and we'll just post something like, "Where's the Ewok?" or something else, because I think it's funny. Let's check one comment. Yeah, it starts off very much, I thought, of an X-Files clone, but it turns into its own show after the end of season 1. It just gets better. Well, the thing that I like the most about Binge is that it actually is shot really well. Of course, it is like a 2008, 2009 series, so you might expect it to be well shot. I don't know. I don't really care about if it's a clone or something, because if it's done well, what's the problem with it? Just a question. Have you ever seen the movie Ted? I actually wanted to see it last year when I was in LA, and it didn't came out. It came out the day after I went back, and after that I completely forgot about it. So and it hasn't popped up on Netflix yet, so I haven't been able to watch it yet legally. Let's just call it that, because I keep talking about Netflix every time on the vlogs, but I genuinely love how easy it works. And if you don't know how I watch it in the Netherlands, I think you can just watch one of the vlogs I talked about. It's just like a plug-in for Firefox. That it works really well. I love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I would otherwise have to buy series or get them some other way. It just takes too long. Someone asked, Yoda, have you managed to talk much to Sarah while she is on the road? I haven't seen many conversations in the vlog. No, it's actually quite difficult to get conversations going, especially on camera, because we talk either really late or really early. Since I have a really messed up pattern to begin with, it's kind of difficult to get a hold of my brain to wake up. Most of the times I just make sure that Sarah is somewhere safe before she arrives somewhere. So basically we use WhatsApp to keep in touch with each other. She tells me like via photos and via messages like, hey, I'm now here, and just before she arrives somewhere she lets her know where she's arriving. But yeah, I'm sorry that we didn't put each other in the vlog, but it's mostly just like boring stuff that isn't really interesting. So don't worry, we are still in touch with each other. There were a couple of good ones. Please leave a couple in the comments so I can like remember, and probably I will say yes. Oh man, I actually have been playing Civilization 5 to get into that rhythm. I mean, I don't really am a person for those games because mostly I don't really have the patience for them. But other than that, oh man, I really, really, really like it. Like the 6-7 hour games. Oh, I just lose myself in them. Actually, I got into it because of Game Grumps. They were playing the demo of the new one, Brave New World, which I really liked, even though they were really shit at playing it. I have the feeling, guys, that for some reason the comments are neither updating here and on the browser, but I'm not sure if that is actually the case. Oh, by the way, I changed the settings here to 480p so that I could actually keep streaming sort of fluently. I'm not entirely sure if it still works though. The problem is because I only have like under 1 MB uploading. You need at least 1.5 to get a steady 720 with uploading. YouTube just takes so much space up on the bandwidth, both with up and downloading sometimes. I mean, the weirdest thing is like we have the same problem in America too. We have 2 up and 20 down, something like that, if I remember correctly. And even then I have to buffer YouTube videos. That's kind of shitty if you think about it. You pay for something that you not actually use or am able to use other than uploading to a server. I think there should be a NerdishByNature game server for something game-wise, but I have no idea what. Well, I have been playing Minecraft, of course. I do really want to set up sort of a server so I can have some fun with Sarah. I know Sarah has been kind of, not bitching, but sort of like moaning about the fact that every time that I was playing it, she couldn't do anything. One, because I don't actually have an account. I'm just playing a offline mode, which I love. I just built something on and I keep building that, you know. But maybe we'll do something in the future. We are actually building, we want to build something downstairs so we can record. The downside is I have no clue how to actually record games properly, or like the easiest way with either facecam. Of course, audio is something else that I have no clue about, like how to set that up to make it easier on recording. Because if I like, I do have friends of mine that do recordings for videos, and they never really say like a decisive answer. I'm like, help me out here, man. Also, I hope the audio is good, because I had the same problem last. Once again, I have no clue if there's actually anything. I guess I'll just have to wait. But before anyone asks, yes, I'm very jealous of Sarah, because she currently sees a lot of really cool stuff while driving around. I got a couple of pictures that probably you guys haven't even seen on Instagram. Let me check. Maybe I can show one. Or two. 1 second. Scroll. Let me check. Just give me a second, okay? I'm not sure if let me know if you guys have seen any of them on Instagram already. But this is one of them. I think this was just underneath or above Las Vegas. Oh, actually, it's after Las Vegas. Because currently she's driving down from Vegas to LA. She should by now be at least somewhere in that general direction. 1 second, which other one? So many pictures. It's a good thing that Sarah didn't have WhatsApp for a while, because seriously, my phone has so many photos. It's insane. This was her in Vegas, I think. Second. Is that watchable? Yeah. Basically the rear view mirror. It's one of the canyons. She drove, I think, in between Denver. It's kind of cool. I like that. Kitty cat. What else did I have? I mostly have short photos. No, that's pretty much it for now. I'm sorry. I didn't have as much photos as I thought I had. Mostly of messages. So, if you guys have any questions or topics that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments or tweet me. Doesn't matter. I think my Twitter is. Oh yeah, my Twitter is in the title. Just put a little ad in front of it. That's my Twitter. I cannot wait to actually set up a proper sort of live stream broadcasting thing. Would be nice, because I love to talk. That's kind of clear by now. just really want to be able to have some fun, both with Sarah and you guys, of course, and just do like a weekly or semi 2-daily week thing. Someone says, Sarah. So in total, they basically have like 100 something plus missions that we can pick out, and every month is completely different. There's the only thing that they really do is like they categorize us, like because Sarah is driving the ST car, the ST agents. 20 of them, 20 something, get separate missions that have to do more with performance and yeah, sort of like what the car can do, basically. And the other ones are more general, like artsy-fartsy, just have fun, outgoing type missions. And this month is, I think it's called Adventure. I might be wrong, but I think it's Adventure or Travel, some of the ones. I think it was Adventure, if I'm correct. But I can just name a couple of like how much fun we can have if we pick something. One of the first things that pops up here is there are a couple of different missions, but they're basically the same thing. So I'm really curious if anyone actually picks them. But it's like they have Army training, Navy training, scuba diving training, and what else? Marine training. Something with a ninja warrior training. Let me check. Be a team mascot for training something. Let me check for other one. Scroll. Learn to sail. It's kind of cool stuff, if you ask me. Those are like the training stuff. But there's also like attend a sort of an event for cars. See how fast you can go on a track. You've seen that we've done something like that. Make a lap on a famous track. There are like 4 of those, which it's kind of cool. I wouldn't necessarily have to do that because we have done that beforehand. Go skydiving, go bungee jumping, go rafting, do a bridge jump. It's insane. There's some stuff that I would never ever do just because I value my life a little bit too much. We are currently indecisive between 2 things. There's one with archery, and there's one with geocaching. And Sarah actually wanted to do something with geocaching, driving back from LA to Columbus over Route 66, setting up some geocaching stuff that we can have some fun with people or YouTubers that drive past it at some point. So it was sort of a like what we can claim first. Hopefully we can claim the archery because that's the easiest part, of course. We just have to make sure that Sarah gets to a archery range or class. I am so jealous because I would love to do that. What else is in there? Let me just check. There's so much cool stuff. Let's see. Yeah, just tweet me directly and I will probably see that faster than the actual live stream chat. I have seen myself freeze up like 2 to 3 times now. It's weird. I hope it isn't that bad for you guys. Also, I have Twitter up on that screen, so if you see me look away for a couple of seconds, that's over there. So yeah, that's basically our Fiesta thing for now. Basically, we're waiting, and hopefully Sarah can edit something today / tomorrow / Monday. No, / Friday to get it up, because we can officially not even pick a new mission until the last one is done. Or uploaded, to call it like that. So yeah, hopefully we can get that up and ready to go. It's of course a little bit different than we had in mind, because we wanted to do something completely different with the bowling. And of course, once again, for the millionth time, that didn't work out like that. So it kind of sucks that Sarah has to do it all by herself. I know she was very, not scared, but very, how can we say that? She didn't feel happy about it. Let's just call it like that. She wasn't really feeling well enough to be able to do things alone. Like us, of course, she was very excited to be traveling with me. And the same feeling goes for me. I really, really wanted to go on tour. So for those who were asking, like, or wondering, probably that, like how it is now with the visas, if there's any update. Well, currently there isn't really anything. It's more or less we're trying to figure out how to get the proper visa that I would need to be able to travel and visit. Because the biggest downside is that YouTubers, or the thing that we do, doesn't exactly fit into the average visa, because one aspect does fit in one of them, and one aspect of me making YouTube videos doesn't fit in another one. And the problem also is that I can only apply for certain visas, because you need to have certain how you call it, like you have to be satisfied for certain things, otherwise you don't even get an interview. It's kind of sad, but that's how it works apparently. I'm hearing a buzz happening in my speakers, but I don't know what it is and where it's from, because my speakers are actually off and they're not connected to anything. Yeah, you could say that she was bummed out. The chat, I will just pick them out as I go along. But once again, I have no clue if it's actually working, the chat, because for some reason it happened. Yes, like I see now 5 new comments that were there apparently for 5 minutes already. Someone says visas are so difficult. I just got a 2-month visa for a psycho-clinical and a bunch of there were a bunch of hopes. Yeah, that's the difficult. Well, the biggest difficulty. So, come on, English. The biggest difficulty of the visas is that there are a lot of things that aren't in the actual description of the visa to apply for it, and there are a lot of things that aren't known about it, as far as it just comes that it's that the officer or person that is at the embassy just decides on the spot what they want to do with you. And in my case, it hasn't been positive, which sucks balls. That's the only thing how can I describe it accurately. Best comment so far. Wait, I was subbed to this channel for a long time, but I never watched any of the videos. What is this channel about? I could, of course, ask you guys to tell this person. Basically, we do daily vlogs. We share our lives with you guys, and you guys share our, hopefully, happiness and other things in life. And we learn from each other and make it an awesome, awesome day every day. Even though things happen that make it less fun. And from time to time, I talk to you directly if Sarah isn't there, like now. So I have some sort of interaction with you guys without any delay. Well, that's kind of ironic if you think about it, because there's a massive delay in the live stream text. Did you come up with any good ideas for pranking your little sister yet? I actually have not come across anything really good. One, because she watches the vlog, so I cannot tell you guys before I actually did it. And also, I have to figure out something really good. I want to do well. Let's check. So apparently we're streaming for about 41 minutes now. I think I'll just end it at 45 because I can. And also because I have the feeling that the stream is just messed up. It just doesn't do half its job. And it sucks because otherwise you miss out on something. It's just not the same. So, this is the official, actual last round of answering questions and topics. It has nothing to do with you, it is me. This is actually the first time that I can actually say that it's not you, it's me. Talking about relationships, that's weird to say to people. Like, the one thing that can freak anyone out is like, we have to talk about something. That's like an instant no, like, yeah, we're gonna break up. There is no good way to say that to begin with, but it just, it's wrong. Technically, we're halfway through the week now, and I don't really have any plans so far. I do have something planned, maybe end of next week. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's next week, which is kind of cool. Well, might also be very boring, but we'll figure out how when that is actually happening. I'm actually going on a little trip for a couple of days, which means that I will be filming stuff. And it won't be with my own camera. It's just kind of something fun. But I'd like to, before I go, I'd just like to know something. What are you guys up to? Because it's time to give vacation, right? There's no one actually in school at this time. At least I don't think you should be in school. Other than a summer job, what are you guys up to this week? If there's anything really cool that I have to know of or watch, please let me know before I say good night to you guys, or good morning if you're in Australia. Have you been to see Wolverine yet? No, I have not actually seen the Wolverine yet. It does look kind of interesting, and the reviews are kind of mixed. Some people are really digging it. And a lot of people actually said sort of a... I don't think I have any new comments. And if I don't, okay, I see your comment. For vlogging, just starting out, what would be your biggest recommendation? Just talk. No, get a decent camera that you like to work with. I mean, I did vlog a lot on my 7D, and I've been vlogging mostly on the compact cameras. In Sarah and my our case, we have been vlogging on identical cameras, or at least the same models, because cameras do differ in image. That's a fact. Also, audio is sometimes a little bit different. Just talk. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. As long as you can watch your own vlogs back without clicking or skipping, you're doing a good job. It just might take a while for it to be picked up. I mean, our vlogs are still being sort of slow at the moment, with people actually catching up or catching on to it. That will happen for a long time. I mean, you cannot expect your channel to be blowing up within a week unless you have something really awesome and you're famous for some reason, or you're just lucky. Then your channel will blow up and you will have millions and millions of fans. No, I don't know. It's honestly, the biggest recommendation is just do, and keep doing it. I mean, as long as you put some effort into something, you get, most of the times you get something back in return, and it is usually a good feeling. And in the end, might even happen to be some money if you can make something of it. I mean, we don't do it for money. I mean, that's something that I never tried to do. As long as you have fun doing it, that's the biggest accomplishment in my opinion. I mean, it's awesome to see comments and have interaction with you guys via live streams or via Twitter, or Facebook, or whatever. I don't know, it's a weird thing. Vlogging is weird to begin with because you're sharing technically really personal stuff. At least that's what I do. It's kind of weird, I know. But, yeah. Just do. I don't know. What kind of advice do I always give? Doing is half, and enjoying is the second part. And with that notion, I think I'll just say goodnight to you guys. Hopefully there was some sort of visibility in it. Because according to the live stream, you guys are at minute 36, and I'm in live stream minute number 49. And that is a thing. I don't know if it's actually true. No, it's not. What? No, it's not. The internet has been sucking the last year, if it isn't longer. I have so many outages, it's insane. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!